Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now it's time for the exciting table topics. And it's my honor to introduce the table topics master. When I think of this person and when I look at him, I'm reminded of this phrase, smooth as silk. You should see him to know what I'm talking about. He's calm, composed, completely unflappable. And you cannot have a better person to conduct this challenging table topics than this person. May I welcome Mr. Vinay Chavan.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Can you all hear me? Yes. Even the people at the back? Yeah. Okay, awesome. One of the things that I do usually is I see a lot of empty seats in front and in between, and a lot of people sitting at the back. This is not school, this is not college. No teachers here, so it's okay for you to occupy seats in the front. So may I request all of you sitting at the back to please occupy the seats in the front that are empty? Introverts. Brilliant. Thank you very much for doing that. Now, this session, as some of you may know, table topic session. It's very simple, very, very easy. I'm going to call you at random. I might call your name, your name, your name, anybody for that matter from this room. Ask you to come here, pull out a small chip and give you a topic. Whatever topic it is, you've got to speak on that topic for 2 minutes. Simple? Yes? No? Yes. Okay, brilliant. Very, very simple. Super simple. One of the things that I was thinking about doing this week was that the contest season is going to start in about a month and a half's time. And I know that a lot of people here get really excited about getting into contests. And we have one of our champion speakers from Bangalore Toastmasters Club who went to the district level for table topics. The MC for today, Cherry Thomas, he was there. So I was thinking, how can I relate that and make it really different from every table topic session that happens in our club, apart from the contests, of course. So here's what I came up with. So I thought of moving 10 speakers out of the room and then bringing them in one by one. But the problem with that is, all of you here as audience know that you're safe and you're going to be fine with it. And you're going to be like, oh my God, it's coming. So I thought, let's keep a suspense for a little bit longer. See what happens. Alright? So here's what I've done. Actually, one other thing I wanted to also do was, there were a few thoughts running in my head for quite some time. And every time I spoke to a friend or colleague or somebody, I got different perspectives on that. And a lot of different views on things that are happening around. So I thought it would be very interesting also to get perspectives on one thing from a lot of people. What do you think about that? Is that useful? Yes. You're going to be louder. I know you just had something. Like a snack. Yes. I know it's Friday evening. It's weekend tomorrow. We get really excited about Friday nights, Saturday nights, Sunday, and then it's Monday. But today you got to be really excited. So is that okay with you guys? Yes. Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start this session with one of our guests today and close it with one of our guests today. Yeah, they walked up to me and they said, I'd like to speak. I want to know what it is like to speak here. I said, wow, that's brilliant. I've never had a guest walk up to me and say, I want to speak. So I thought that would be brilliant to start with a guest and close it with a guest and see what happens then. All right? So here's what I'm going to do. So may I request Mohammad Mujassim, Mohammad Mujassim, Siraj Rahman and Shreyans Gandhi to please go out with our Sergeant at Arms today. Please give them a big round of applause. So Ankur is going to escort them one by one inside, and then we're going to give them a topic. Yeah? So they asked me before I send them out. So we all are going to get the same topic. I said maybe, may not be. Depends how I feel. So let's see how it feels. So the first speaker for today is in the room right now. So this first group of people are going to speak on one particular topic. There are going to be 4 people in this particular group. And this person's a guest, like I mentioned already. I met him about 6 months ago outside of Toastmasters Club. And when I saw him today, it was such a delight. And he knows a lot of people in our club, which I did not know. So Toastmasters is such a wonderful world where I get to meet people that I've met outside and build relationships with people. And they're here. It's a brilliant place to make friends as well. So may I please call upon this guest and request you to give him a big round of applause as he comes here. That is Mr. Rajan Parulekar. Your topic for today is think like a wise man but communicate in the language of the people. I'll repeat. Think like a wise man but communicate in the language of the people. You go ahead.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Mr. Topic Master, Syllabus Master, and guest. Think like a wise man, but speak. In fact, Mahatma Gandhi said something very profound. He said, it is extremely easy to talk complex and difficult. It is very, very difficult to talk simple. But in today's world, unless people throw jargon, they feel that people don't need it. Then there are terms like bottom of pyramid, paradigm shift, core competency, etc. Then they feel people get it. They say, I will bring it. In fact, once I remember a teacher had written a note on the child's scorecard which said, the dawn of legibility in his handwriting reveals his utter incapacity to spell. Can you make up anything? Somebody had to tell him, why don't you write simple? What it meant was, all these days his handwriting was atrocious. Only when it improved, now we know that his spelling is equally pathetic.
A big round of applause. The next person that I've called in already, you may have heard me call his name. He is the founder member, one of the founder members of our club, Bangalore Toastmasters Club, and this is Sirajul Rahman, ladies and gentlemen. Please give him a big round. Your topic for today, they already know, is think like a wise man but communicate in the language of the people. I'll repeat. Think like a wise man but communicate in the language of the people. Okay.
Mr. Table Topic Master, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. This is what we learn in Toastmasters. Don't you think so? We have to think better. We have to listen better and we have to speak better. When we are thinking, we need to think like wise people. What do wise people do? They communicate less, but every sentence which they communicate, it makes a tremendous amount of impact. Like Mahatma Gandhi, he said, be the change which you envision. What a powerful word it was. And it changed people's life. Even today, if we practice that, it can change our life. So which means, when we think, we have to pay a lot of attention to what exactly we want to communicate. And this can also be connected to our mission. If we have a mission, if we strongly believe in that mission, then every word which we communicate becomes very, very powerful. And while communicating, it's also very important that we understand the audience. If you are speaking to children, simplify the language. Give simple example. Speak in their language. On the other hand, you are speaking to people who are adults, who are professionals. You can use maybe the complicated words. So the moral of the story is we need to think like wise men, and when communicating, understand the audience. See that your message reaches to your audience.
Thank you, Siraj. Can we get more questions? So the next person, you've already seen him on the stage today. He is our current, hello. Please welcome Mohammed Mujassim. So like I was saying, he's one of our committee members at Bangalore Toastmasters Club. Your topic for today is think like a wise man, but communicate in the language of the people. I'll repeat. Think like a wise man, but communicate in the language of the people. Okay.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests.
Good evening.
My topic is think like a wise man and communicate in the language of the people. It is a usual experience that we will have on most of the places wherever we go. And the person whom we communicate, he doesn't understand us, like he is not up to the maturity level of ours. There will be a communication gap, and he'll be thinking that we are alien, don't know what he's talking about. But the main thing is you have to think in your way, but the communication should be the way the opposite person how he thinks. One of the experience I had, I was sent to a court. Actually, I am a practicing lawyer. So my senior sent me the court, and judge asked me what is the case. So I was trying to communicate in my way, how I was thinking. But at last, I was communicating him the way I wanted this matter to be listed for tomorrow. What is the matter? I was just communicating how into my mind I was explaining him, but he was not understanding. At last, once it will be initial time, he will give a 2 or 3 seconds like that. Maximum within 10 seconds, you have to convince him that what is your message. Otherwise, he will jump on to other matters. So what happened? The same thing. I was communicating, he was not understanding stuff. Finally, I lost my chance. Then finally my senior came, and in between he got a privilege to submit in between the time. So when he submitted, the judge asked, no, I don't want you to submit that. Let him submit. The person, I know, I understand, I understood what he told, but I wanted the way what he communicating should be in simple way that I could understand, any other person can understand. That's why. So always be communicating in the way the other person thinks. That's it.
Okay, the next Toastmaster who's coming in, according to me, is one of the enthusiastic Toastmasters at our club. Because every time we do something at our club, any event or even regular meetings, if he comes in early, he's so energized and enthusiastic to help out every single time I've seen him do that. Please give a big round of applause for Shreyas. Your topic for today is think like a wise man, but communicate in the language of the people. I'll repeat. Think like a wise man, but communicate in the language of the people. All the best.
Hello friends. Think like a wise man and communicate like the people in their own languages. In this world, we meet different kind of people. We daily interact with different kind of people. We face a lot of challenges. We face a lot of circumstances. But how we tackle those is a big challenge. If we think wise, if we think everything from our point of view, we might succeed or we might not succeed. But always, whatever solution we come across, always we should try to find out what other people think, which will help us to solve the problem. Be it in any situations, right from morning when we get up, any person whomever we try to interact, always we have to be wise in whatever decision we take. But communication should be in such a way that you should be able to understand other people. What's the point of we communicating or doing any work when other people is not understanding? If it starts with, for example, if you take my example, it starts right in the morning. My daughter, we got admitted in the school early. she gets up very late. If I always try to be strict in discipline in front of her, it's no point. So what me and my wife have done, try to make her understand. Try to make her that she has to sleep every day early so that she can get up in the morning early and we can go back to school in time. So what I feel strongly that we have to think like a wise man. Always any communication, we should be understanding in others people. Go to the question.
He's right in his name. I told you he does a lot of things in the club. So brilliant. So the second set of people, I request to please stand up and go with Ankur, are Sujit Mohan and Ratan Shetty. Just go to Ankur and he'll help you out. So the first speaker, apart from these two, I have another speaker who's already in the room. So I have a different topic for them. I have a very different topic for them. One of the topics that I really like, because I've been a Toastmaster for the last 3 years, and I've been a member of only Bangalore Toastmasters Club, and I'd like it to be like that. I love Fridays. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? I get to meet a lot of wonderful people here. So here I thought, a beautiful topic that I like, and I know a lot of people wait for Friday. So may I please call upon the first speaker for this round is Toastmaster Paresh. Give him Your topic for today is the main reason Monday exists is to make us really grateful for Friday. I repeat, the main reason Monday exists is to make us really grateful for Friday.
Good evening, Table Topics Masters, Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. Everyone must have heard about Monday blues. I think the topic is about that. Friday. Everyone is excited, not in the mornings, but in the evenings or on Fridays. Because in the mornings, they do their work, in the office, home, whatever. And in the evening, they would like to go out and enjoy their life. It's not that we don't enjoy during the full week, but during the weekends, that is Friday evening onwards, we do whatever we would like to do along with our friends and family. Whereas from Monday to Friday evening, what you do is what your boss tells you to do. Am I right?
Yes.
Right.
So, that is the reason Friday exists, so that you can enjoy Fridays, right?
Yes.
Actually, because of the excitement of this Friday evening, I forgot the topic.